Hello, hello! So I'm going to be playing some GhostFace today. I don't think I've done that on the channel yet. Well, it's not really a channel, is it? It's just a few people. Anyway, someone's on that gen over there, so I'm going to go over to see what they're up to. In stalk mode, you can do crouch stealth mode. You can stand up while in stealth mode, look round corners, etc. But if the survivors see you and look at you, then you come out of your stealth mode. So I'm going to come around this corner and stalk somebody. And then I can one-shot them now because they're exposed. I'll hook this person up right now. So if they look at you while you're in your stealth mode, then it like cuts you out of your quiet mode, and then you can't one-hit anybody. You can crouch anyway. You can crouch, you can stand up. He's a really cool killer. It's like kind of like Michael Myers mixed with the pig, because he can crouch and he can stalk like Michael does, so it's actually pretty cool. Break the pallet. Oh, she tried to flashlight me, didn't work. Let's pick her up, put her on a hook. I think somebody's going to go save her in a minute, hopefully. Right, let's get out of her sight and then go back into the stealth mode. So those two generators are in white now because I've got surveillance activated. And if a survivor goes back on those gens, then they'll go yellow so that I can see if they're working on them again. And someone must be on this one over here because it's just gone white. I don't know what he was doing there, but he's now downed. He didn't look at me properly. I think it remembers the progress that you made on like your stalking. So as you can see on the left side of the screen there, Meg's nearly she's nearly exposed. So I just need to find her and then tap her up, and then she'll be downed in one hit. So if you're in your power and then you hit something, then your power runs out. So if you want your power to last long, then don't hit anybody, because otherwise you come out of your stealth mode. Even if you don't hit anybody, then it triggers it. So if you just went like this in the air, for example, you'd come out of your stealth mode and then you'd have to wait for it to be powered up again. Somebody's running along back there. You can see the scratch marks on the wall. This map's really, really good for killer because you can see them so easily, but maybe not so good for someone like GhostFace. Someone disconnected over there. So for example, she couldn't hear my heartbeat then because I was in my stealth mode. Oh, and she had decisive strike. I'm gonna leave her then. See if there's anybody on this gen. Nope. No, I'm just gonna go patrol the gens. Is that? So if you can hear that noise there, he's looking at me. So he got me out of my stalking phase by looking at me there. Kind of glad he did, so that you can see what happens. So Steve's down. He obviously knows that you have to look at me to snap me out of it. Alright, so there's my barbecue and chili working wonders. They're both in their healing. Let's look around the corner. Oh. I don't know why she stood still. Oh well, that was the leaning stalk phase. Let's go put her on the hook. So yeah, this is just like a video of what GhostFace does and how his power works. And how you get him out of his phase by looking at him straight on. There are two over there. Barbecue and chili's a great perk. You have to buy the cannibal though if you want that. It's one of his teachables, so if you level the cannibal up or buy his perk in the Shrine of Secrets. Oh dear. Right. I think they've given up at this point because they've still got 5 gens left and they haven't done any. It's alright, like I said, it was just a sort of beginner's guide to GhostFace sort of video. Oh yeah, and also if you really want to be mean, and the survivors have been teabagging you all game, just teabag them as GhostFace and they don't like it at all. But I wouldn't recommend doing that because that's toxic. And you know me, I like giving everyone a chance. Right, okay. So he can be downed in one now. So the timer lasts 60 seconds, I think. So they've got 60 seconds to run away. Let's put him on a hook. So you've just got a Meg to find after this. So hopefully she's not hidden in a locker from barbecue and chili. I'm not too sure where she is. So if that didn't work then, the barbecue and chili perk, it's because she either hid in a locker so I couldn't see her aura, or she was quite close to where I hooked that survivor just then. I think it might have been the latter because I don't even know what latter means. I just use that. Right, where is she? She's injured, so I might be able to hear her. Oh, there's a crow going off there. She's walking around here. There she is. Oh yeah, they give up. The hatch is over there as well. If I was one of those killers where I felt bad for survivors, I would let her have that hatch, but let's just put her on the hook because I'm one mean little thing. Close the hatch. Oh dear. Well, that game was pretty quick. The survivors don't know what they were doing. They weren't doing any gens in that game. I think they should have been working on gens quicker. So yeah, I hope you learn a bit more about GhostFace in that one. I ranked up as well. And there were some pretty high level survivors in that as well, I don't know. 2 of them DC'd. Lovely.